Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Ian as a Weirdo. I am in the big yellow room once again. Today we're going to be watching From Dusk Till Dawn. Never seen it, have wanted to see it because Salma Hayek. Actually, that's like 100% of the reason why I wanted to see it. So we're going to be doing that in Discord today. Get in, share the link. Hey, welcome in. I'm going to be watching From Dusk Till Dawn. I've never seen it. I'm excited. How are you doing today, Andy? Say about that. I watched 2 movies yesterday. I watched Adam's Family Values, which of course is wonderful as always, and then I watched Sleepy Hollow because it was just a Christina Ricci type of day. And I'm almost done with my bag. I'm just making the handles now. Chillaxin, that's cool. I like to hear that. I had a pretty chillaxing day myself. I feel like this doesn't always come that readily, so take it when I can get it for sure. So this is going to be the length of the handle. I think it's just over 12 inches. Doesn't need to be very long. I know, I love Adam's Family. So yeah, this is maybe like 14 inches or something. And then it'll sit like this on the bag. And then here is the, I need to cut this. Here's the bag. Of course, the variegation in the yarn makes it a little bit more cluttered and noisy, but I think for a test, I think this is good. Help me be able to see what I need to change as I was going along. Plus, this is the Big Twist living yarn, so it's very, very soft. It's anti-pilling. That's what the inside of the bag looks like. It's a mosaic crochet. And this was the that I was going and editing as I went through everything. Cut this string. I don't have any scissors right here, so I'm just making do. With a box cutter. So yes, this is the bag. It feels like this one's taller than my version that I did last year, even though it has the same number of stitches wide and it's the same number of stitches tall. But the last one I made was 15 inches tall, and this was quite a bit taller than that. I think this one's like the height of my torso. So I don't know if it's just my tension was a lot looser or what, but that's just what we got this year. Hey Zach, welcome in. How are you? So yeah, so this, I'm really happy with how this side turned out. I hope you can tell that these are yarn balls. I think with the hook in it, it's definitely more identifiable as a yarn ball, but I hope that it's kind of obvious. I hope so. But yeah, I'm just like, I just really enjoyed touching it. It's so squishy because it's got that double layered like mosaic feel to it. And I will be working on the skulls that I made for Lori. I will be releasing those patterns for my members um, because I don't really have a pattern this month otherwise. But yeah, so I'm just gonna make these two handles, and then that's um, what I'm gonna sew on. A skeleton mosaic you have to do. Oh, that sounds cool. So yeah, so this is just watching the color change um, without you know, all of the razzle dazzle of doing a mosaic. I'm leaving quite a bit of tail to sew on because I want these straps to be secure. Um, but we'll wait for some people to show up, and then we'll start the movie. If you want to watch on Discord, the movie is rated R. I don't know how, you know, all of the details of how it got that rating. So, watch at your discretion. As long as you're 18 plus, you can watch it in Discord with us. Lori reminded me that I have to think of stuff like that because I was like, oh yeah, do. But now that this project's over and I don't have a lot of the yarn that I had when I was in LA, I'm like, I don't know what to do. What do I do? Like, what do I? I'm like Ricky Bobby. I'm like, what do I do with my hands? I'll need to find some of my crafts to pick up on. So let's go ahead and get started. So I went to like a sports bar with my dad today, and it was evening for dinner, and I did some trivia. 3 weeks to make 100 plushies. Oh my gosh! Well, that is a lot, but I know if anyone can do it, it's you because you are it's so vast. I'm sorry, Zach. I know your intentions were good. I'm sorry. Many so. Okay. Hopefully that feels doable for you. 100, I couldn't even like look at 100 skeins of yarn in 2 weeks. Like, I'm I managed to be surprisingly and amazingly slow at everything I do. I feel like the more time I like, the more crunch time I have, the more my ADHD is like, just give up, just give up. Like my threshold for that type of mental anguish is very low. Give up at what? I know it's easy to get discouraged, Zach, but sometimes you just have to do your best, and your vest might not be what other people need right now, and that's okay, you know. But sometimes to avoid situations like this, like we do our best to communicate that we're taking some time, and some people understand, some people don't. I mean, I don't know the whole situation, and I'm not going to pretend to. Um, but just keep doing your best, and when situations come up where communication could help, don't be afraid to use that, and just hope for the best. Hope people will be understanding, because a lot of people will, you know. But as always, there's going to be people who are, you know, working on their own time frame, and that's important to them. And you got to kind of understand that and meet them where they're at too. So, okay, it's a shift. Taking a beer. Okay. I'm not loving the language here. Sometimes I'm like, oh, why is my camera doing this? I think my color balance gets weird with this amount of light behind me. with like the longest P in history. Oh, hey Chris, welcome in. We just turned on from Dusk till Dawn in Discord if you want to come watch. I like how they're screaming exactly what they're going to do. Popcorn. Low profile and like the whole liquor store is just like going. Hey Alex, welcome in. We are watching From Dusk Till Dawn. It is a rated R movie, and so I don't think you can come watch it with us. But um, we're going to be playing lots of non-rated R movies. That's cool. Maybe not tonight, but other nights. So welcome in. I'm finishing. Sorry, my color balance keeps. It's like so weird. Um, maybe I can fix it by doing this. Like things. I am back at my parents' place. This is a room in their house. It's just big and yellow, and it just throws off my camera balance. So sometimes I go like green, trying to avoid that. Duct tape fixes everything. Truer words have never been spoken. So there's someone in the trunk. So impatient. Okay, all right. Yeah. Which is a horror game, by the way. Oh, I didn't know that. Like usually, I would be like, "Oh, it's not as yellow as it seems on camera." It is literally that yellow. It used to be a lot worse. So okay, so they're the same length. I could count the rows, but I don't care that much. So going to sew those on. I need to find something else to crochet. I need to find something else to do with my hands for the next hour and a half. This guy. So I can't find my piece of paper that had my starting amounts of each of the yarn colors that I used. I know that I used um, at least one skein of this, but sorry, I can't help but sneeze right into the microphone. And then there's like maybe a little less than half of a skein left of this one. This one didn't have um, the tape on it, and I think I've used it for some other projects, but not that much. So I don't really know. So I think I have like four other like not pictured in what I just showed. I think I have like four skeins of yarn here. So and they're like maybe I have more. I have some of the Big Twist Halloween, the jack-o'-lantern color, which I really really like. And I have a cardigan that it might be cool to put pockets on it. I don't know. I'm gonna go look for yarn. Should I? I feel like I should do something, right? I should do something while I sit here in front of you. I don't know. Now, what I could be designing is um, my project. So I'm thinking of doing like a mesh hockey jersey because I want it to be like a hockey jersey style, but I also want it to be slutty for anyone who chooses that lifestyle. And I thought it would be fun to do hockey because of like heated rivalry, and I imagine a lot of people would want to do costumes like that. Um, okay, so I think I'm gonna have to. I mean, I know I'm gonna have to order some yarn. So I got asked to crochet the main character's meter. That's so cool. I bet you're gonna do such a good job. Little amigurumi. So they're oops, sorry. A little premature. That's my dancing music. Oh, we're green again. No, I didn't want that one. Oh, hi Rudy, welcome in. I love Juliette Lewis too. Okay. So we're gonna go on Hirschner's and look at some. Okay, kind of like Royal. Midnight. I feel like Midnight's too dark. Juliette Lewis had some roles like just too advanced for her age. Okay. I don't know how he expected all that to go. Okay, so there's this true red. Usually, I feel like a lot of lines don't have like an abundance of like reds, so I think that's gonna be good enough. He says in heaven, she's like, she's dead. Like, yes, that's literally. I just clicked on 18 things. Cool. I know Lori likes to pound plus. Every time I get a big, huge scheme like that, I it always just ends up to be like a huge fucking nightmare for me. See if Halloween yarn is in the building. There are only two ombres in there. That's not great to see. What is this Hirschner's Bewitched? Ugh. Okay, so there's the Worsted 8 Sparkle, which I've used before. I love using. Um, I've got some of the beautiful. I've got some of this one, but I don't have it in a place where I know. That sounds pretty. Oh, he's worse. Ugh. 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 This is what I made the bag out of last year. I like this. I like the neon yarn. I think it's really pretty. Where's that Halloween yarn? Bewitched right here. I want to like this more. I feel like it's kind of ugly. Did they have other colors? Ooh, this wicked apple. That's what's up. Temporary out of stock until 9/24. Okay, slime time. That's just a fun mix of greens. Now maybe they have uh, be shady. This looks like a version of the ombre yarn from Big Twist, except the colors aren't that saturated. It's just be dreamy. Ooh, that aurora is really pretty. I kind of like the shamrock. But every time I've gotten like yarn like that, I never end up using it. I like the glow chenille, but it's so expensive. The fire around it is so necessary. Well, I guess we were just seeing the name of the movie. Jeez. What is even happening in this list? These are the types of scenes in movies where you like kind of wouldn't blink twice. If you're watching a movie by yourself and this came on, and then like all of a sudden you're being like watching it, and you're like, okay, okay, still here just crocheting. I am jealous. I want to be crocheting. I don't. Sorry. It's pretty impressive not to spill like most of the beer. Okay, so I got these three colors, which would be Shane's colors. So apparently, Dolly Parton's cause of death was just released. She had a brief battle with cancer. That's what has been announced. Okay, black is out of stock. Now they do have 12. Okay, so Julia's like, ugh. She's just like the most beautiful woman in the universe. And then I need a little bit of something that'll work as a gold. I really think I'm gonna just get the 3 grams. 'Cause I just kind of don't know if they have something that works as a gold for Ilya. I think that's perfect. The ochre is nice too. I think the standing up, I think both stand out against the black nicely, but I think the gold will be nice. The fact that he wrote this, given what was like come out against him, I can't. Yeah. feel like we're starting to see why this could be a Halloween movie. We're getting some like beyond Buffy the Vampire Slayer level prosthetics here. I don't understand why they all are different looking vampires. That guitar is one of the most hilarious props I've ever seen. Yes, process do something. Yes, yes, yes. That just hits each leg. When are you gonna realize that doesn't work? I love when they pull off limbs. That's a favorite move of mine. He caught fire. I am a little annoyed at the inconsistency in them changing. Them changing. They're all different. I don't like. And also inconsistencies on how they die. while it was fun. He just snatched his heart right out of his chest. Is he gonna just stab the heart with a pencil? This seems necessary. Everyone in the lineup. Why are you even still looking at bullets? I don't understand. Look at the one on the far left. That is bonkers. Bonkers makeup. I guess the answer is yes. Oh, there's the band. I don't know why John knew it was coming, but it just jumped. Oh my gosh, his forehead is like a 58 head right now. Okay, now he's not all morphed and he's like, I just wanted to do it. Is the black not in here? Saving over $6. Cha-ching! I'm rich. Hey, Jennifer. There might be a coupon. I just was looking for the items. Okay, so it's not available in the 8. Oh, that sucks. Usually, Hirschner's has a deal going on. If they don't have one going on at the beginning of the week, they'll have one going on by the end of it. Usually, they have like a little thing going on up here. I don't see any deals. So I'm gonna open up a new tab. Actually, they might have sent me something in my email. A lot of these emails I have in the past couple of days are just saying like deals they already have going on. The last deal I had was 11% off the order and 11-cent shipping on orders $35 or more. I don't. This might. It's got to be above $35, and I don't know when the deal ended. Yeah, not valid. Okay, expired on the 22nd, was a free shipping, 10% off your order. Okay, so I'll just wait till it goes. Free shipping, 10% off. A lot of them have um, it says it's not valid. Okay, so it's taking 330 off my order. No, I didn't do that one already. I don't know if it affects shipping yet. Not share this. $15 off. So ground shipping is $13. So free shipping is always going to be the. I'll wait till a good coupon comes because I can design with other yarn. I'm gonna do filet crochet. That's what I'm thinking for the top, and then I'm also gonna make a something about this guy. It's like he like doesn't quite fit. I think his like 15% off would make sense, but yeah, I still have to pay shipping. Uh-oh. Tire purchase. Free ball of yarn on order. So only two that I may not be valid. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, this one works and gives me $3.30 off, but I still have to pay shipping, which is about $13. So usually I can get ones that are free shipping or like less than $1 shipping. No. I thought I saw free shipping, but it was over a certain amount. Yeah, usually, I mean, it's pretty standard that it's over a certain amount. His jaw piece is insane. It's the most insane prosthetic I've ever seen. They're like, you will never open or close your mouth. You're just staying in this one position. I'm like, aren't like all the adults fit by now? But they have shipping sales pretty frequently, so it doesn't make sense for me to get anything now. I don't think. I could start designing. Oh no, it's gonna get a pencil or something. I'll be right back. I'm not gonna pause the movie though, so if anything really interesting happens, let me know. Okay, back. Okay, so I have some patterns that are for like crochet, so I can get an idea. Thank you. It's from Target, which I don't usually shop there, but there's one I have that has the fit that I want because I want it to be kind of loose and jersey-like, but it doesn't have the yarn weight. So I need to find it on Etsy, I think, and see if oh, I don't think this pattern is sold anymore. Oh wait, there it is. Look too thin. Yarn is 8 ply, which I think is a 3 weight. Right? Okay, 8 ply is a DK weight. It is thinner. So have another fillet crochet. Where's that shirt? can't find that pattern. There it is. Okay. So that's a lot smaller than or tighter fitted than I want. This bodysuits, those have to be just like a terrible fit. Oh no. Okay, and they also use DK for this. I'm gonna have to do a full workup of this, which is annoying. That involves a lot more time, I think, than what I have. So I might have to. Okay. Now, let me see if there's some free weight yarn that I could use instead. Okay, so just like none of this is cheap as the 4-weight acrylic, of course. See, I have like the Premier BK. You speak. She looks like she's about to lose it. Okay, so this has got some good range of color. Okay, so it's 136 yards. This girl's got a terrible moral compass. Okay, so let me see. That's pretty cool. That's a great last shot. Okay, what do we all think? Has anyone seen this movie before? Am I the only person who uh, who hasn't seen it? I think I'm probably the only person who hasn't seen it in the whole wide world. So, War of the Worlds, I can't watch that movie because Dakota Fanning's scream is so like ear piercing and constant throughout the whole movie that I just want to find a window and just, you know, scream. Now they have all the Scream movies, and I obviously would like to. Um, I think that could be fun, but this is the new one. I hate when they have the same movies have the same name. I just it's hard to know that watching the new one or the old one. This is what I was expecting. Okay. Okay. So over 1,000 meters is what they use of one color. So this is what did I say? This is 125 meters. That's going to be a lot more expensive than I had hoped. Does anyone have any suggestions for an affordable DK weight yarn that has a wide array of colors that are vibrant and is easy enough to crochet with, and shipping will be available at like relatively low costs? Okay, so this is 330 meters per ball. It's like $1 or $2 is what it says. 150 to okay. Color range not very wide. This looks like a nightmare to crochet with. Let me see. Did they have like the Premier DK? So does Walmart Mainstays have a DK? I've only ever seen a 4 weight, and they usually don't have a wide array of colors that I've seen. So they have the Replay DK. Okay, so they don't have the blue I'm looking for. Yeah, and I need it. I need a fair amount in like a royal blue and then black, and it would be great if there was also a bright red and like a golden like yellow. Every time I watch this scene, I can only think of Scary Movie. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to Premiere. They never really have deals on anything, so that's not ideal. Stitch, please. That doesn't look like a very big ball. Deep sea is described very differently than I'm seeing it. Yeah, it's 126 yards. That's a 50-gram ball. I could order from Ice Yarns. Take a while to get here. Okay, so the DK is got a lot of colors available. Turn to page 91. Whatever. No. Okay, so denim might be a good color. Okay, this is a little lighter than I want. So this is the shirt that I'm kind of modeling my sizing after. I don't think the mesh takes a ton of yardage, but there's a pretty big chunk that of the fillet that's covered. Cherry red or raspberry. I'm $65 away from free shipping. Cool. Okay, let's see how much this anti-pilling 250 meters. Okay, so this is on sale. You're out, gonna go relax. Okay, thanks for hanging out, Andy. They only have this one color. Okay, so I could go ice yarns, but sizing is difficult at ice yarns. And then obviously there's the big shipping component. Okay, so the Tuesday sale is live. Creepy ass AI babies. Okay, I like that one. That scream. Did it not put the blue in here? I can only think of scary movies. I don't think I ever noticed that they play "Don't Fear the Reaper." I think very softly during this. I literally can only think of one thing. There used to be a darker rainbow. I guess this is it. It's just so maybe no. Oh, Picasso's not on sale. They just teased me. So Classic DK is on sale. That's what we need. God, my ass is like going numb. So I think I'm going to end the YouTube stream, and then we'll finish watching this movie in Discord if you want to hang out there. But I hope everyone has a great night. Thank you for hanging out with me. Really appreciate it. And hopefully we'll get some yarn and we'll get this project going. Otherwise, I need to think of something new film, which isn't a big deal. But I have no thoughts. Nothing. I'm trying to think and nothing's happening. So, anyways, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. But yeah, if I might be like tossing out ideas in Discord if anyone's there to listen. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know why I'm so hung up on this idea, but it just seems the DK is hard to find. Yeah, and that's part of the reason why I didn't want to use it in the first place. But it's just, let me look at what is at Michael's. See if there was anything in stock at Michael's. Not really. I had a hard time finding like the greens when I was there. Okay, yeah, I'll just be chit chatting in Discord. Okay, I'll talk to everyone later.